Okay, we're going to continue with some basic fantasy role-playing game this afternoon or evening, depending on where you're coming from. Continuing with the Fortress of the Iron Duke. This is my group A that's running it, that's playing through it, and I guess we'll just get right into it. I believe last session, you guys had just been through the haunted ballroom, more or less, and I think that the doors to the west side were opened up into a hallway, and I believe that's where we found you.
Weren't the stairs up to somewhere, or
doors then like go? Oh, we did, but I don't remember. I know there was a dancing moment.
Yep.
Yeah, that's right. You guys had the enchanted dancing happen.
I remember the second floor. Sorry. Okay.
And yeah, so I think that let's say you find yourselves outside of this this ballroom. It's on the west side of the ballroom. You open some massive double doors, and yeah, you're in a really long hallway that you can either go to your right, quite a ways down. You see 3 doors spotted down the left side of it. If you go to your right, to your left, there's a door at the very far end, maybe about, say, 40 feet from you, before it gets to like the end of the hallway there. So I'll leave it up to you guys where you want to go.
Do we know which way brings us further, like away from the entrance of where we came? Like, do we know north, south? I can't remember what.
Yeah, you had entered from the like center northeast kind of the like where the stairs come up from the bottom floor. So you would be on like the bottom side of the second floor, more or less, like the south side.
Right, so we're on the south.
Yeah, you're on like basically almost as far south as you can get.
Okay. Well, I think that we should go further north. Right? There's only one door in that direction. Do you want to go north?
Yeah, north has 3 doors. Oh, sorry.
Oh, okay. So my left and right is wrong.
Yeah, mine too.
Yeah, sorry if I said that wrong.
Okay, so let's go in the direction with one door. I just think.
Okay. Yeah. So, yeah, that'd be about 40 feet southwards to your left as you exit the ballroom. And yeah, so you're at a door at the end of the hallway there.
Okay. Oh, I don't. Is it? I'll check it to see if it's locked. I guess I don't know. Are you thief? I can't remember what your character is. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I just wanted to ask you the same. I'm an orc cleric or shaman.
All right, I'm a halfling jester.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So we're an interesting pair.
Yeah. Ready to die, like I said. Do you have thieves skills?
I don't know. I'll check to see if it's locked, I guess.
Do you have skills in?
I can climb walls, pick pockets, and I can catch objects that are thrown at me.
Yeah, that's what we need right now.
Super useful.
Okay.
But in addition, I can insult people in combat and bring down their morale. So
okay. Okay, Lorsh stands ready with her. What am I carrying? With her maul.
Oh, nice.
2-handed maul.
Oh no.
Okay.
Very nice.
I'm gonna have my sling it ready. I'll check the door.
Okay. You would be able to check it. I mean, you could tell it's not locked.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and it would open inwards if you would open it.
Okay. So let's turn the handle and push it inwards and prepare ourselves for what might be in the room. I have my sling at ready.
Cool. And yeah, so it pushes inward, and you find yourself in like a 30 by 20 room. In the center of it, you see a round table. It's covered with papers and various knickknacks and things. There's 5 chairs arranged around it in a circle. Another identical chair has been pushed back against the south wall, which would be to your left. Several small, well-stocked bookshelves are scattered around the room, and the walls are lined with brightly colored posters advertising various musical shows.
Oh. Well, that sounds exciting. Are there any other doors?
There is a door on the far side of the room. You see a door. So about, let's say, 30 feet across.
Okay. Do you want to just barrel through this room? I mean, a chair pushed against the wall could be interesting, but it could be nothing.
Just glance at the papers while I'm passing them. Is there anything interesting between them?
Yeah, if you
Like
would
a
look
spell scroll?
at no spell scrolls, but they are pretty strange papers. It looks like they represent like a weird game or something. It shows like musicians in like an imaginary world kind of drawn on there. And there's papers in front of each chair. There are 4 of the chairs around the table, and each one has a different name on it. And then tons of like statistics and weird notes and things, but it's all really unfamiliar to you. It just kind of looks like weird scientific gibberish or something.
Oh man, are there dice?
There are strange, possibly mathematical tools scattered about the table.
That's a weird game.
Yeah.
And she passes on.
Yeah, that doesn't look like anything I'd want to be dealing with at this moment. So let's go through the door at the other side. Or
Yeah.
do it anyways.
Excellent. And this one's not locked. It's going to open outwards as well. So if you want to go ahead and you want to open it, you said?
Right. So if we push it, it'll swing open into the hallway.
Correct.
There's a hallway out there. Yep. Let's open it.
Sweet. So yeah, you open it, and it looks like a chapel kind of. And as you open it, kind of back towards the shrine, you see a shrine back there. Looks like some local gods, perhaps. There are 6 bugbears, and they are surprised, so you do have that to your advantage. 2 strange-looking bugbears. So if you want to roll initiative as you enter the room and shock these creatures.
6. Well, it's a 6.
Yeah.
Is there another door in the room? Do we see that?
In the shrine, yeah, kind of on like if as you enter like the far right, there is a door kind of up there, which
Okay.
would technically be the northwest corner of the room.
So it wouldn't help if we bar that door. We just entered through. Okay, I've got a 6 too.
All right, sweet. And they have a 4. Okay, so yeah, we'll go with Daniel. One and Sammy, right?
Sammy, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, Sammy, go ahead and describe what you do as you come across these 6 creatures.
Okay, so I'm actually going to yell to them. Run! There's a dragon behind us. And then I'm going to try to just run into the room and head for the other door.
Excellent. And you would have enough distance to make it to the other door. They're kind of like, they're about 30 feet to your right. You could definitely circumvent them by going leftwards and then back towards the top of the room. So yeah, I'll let you reach the door, of course. No problem. They are surprised for this next round. So yeah, and then it goes to Micah.
Yeah, Lorsch is surprised too for 1 or 2 seconds, but then screams, like, does a girlish scream, ah, yeah, and runs to the other door.
Excellent. And yeah, you can make it there, no problem. And let's see. So they're going to be surprised. They're kind of gathering themselves. So I'll let you all act again before they go, because they're busy kind of like getting their weapons ready and standing up and things. They were pretty occupied with the shrine. So we'll go back to the top at Sammy.
Can I get through the door? Yeah, hopefully it's open, unlocked.
Yeah, it's unlocked for sure, and you can swing it open if you wish.
Does it open into the room or out?
It opens like you'd have to pull it open.
Okay, I pull it open and go through.
Excellent.
The dragon.
No, there is. You do not see a dragon, much to my displeasure. However, there are tons of painted statues scattered around the room with different like graceful gestures. Every now and then you'll see like a pile of like pillows and things. A table and vases full of flowers are all around the walls. You can hear wind chimes kind of near the windows and things. But as you look around, you're startled by a dull, like, thunk sound as if wood striking wood. And you hear it again after a few moments. But we'll go next to Lorsch as your companion enters this sanctuary, we'll call it.
And Lorsch stumbled through the doorway, and what did you say? The door opened into the bugbear room, or?
Yeah, it opened into the room that you guys are in.
Oh, that's good. Okay. Can I move those few meters, and then I don't know. Is there a big statue which we could shove in front of the door?
Yeah, totally. There's tons of painted statues in this sanctuary in front of you.
Yeah, pick the first one which seems suitable for that task, and try to shove it over. I've got I'm not very strong. I've got 11.
Yeah, the statues are not like terribly massive. I would think you'd be able to do that.
Okay.
So
Poop.
awesome. So you want to like block the doorway with it.
Mhm.
And let's see. Yeah, so you definitely do it with no weird issues happening. And it will go to their turn. I don't really know how much they can really do. So they're kind of locked in this room. So we'll stop combat for now, and I'll give you guys like the freedom to do what you want, and I'll devise a absolutely menacing plan for them in the meantime.
A second statue will be shoved over, just to be safe.
Excellent. Yeah, and you can do that at your leisure as we are out of initiative.
Right. Were there any other ways out of this room, or?
I hope so.
Yeah, when you come in to your right, what you would assume back towards that long hallway that connects to the ballroom, you see two large double doors. And then on the north side of the room, there's another single door.
Oh.
So there's quite a few ways out.
Okay. Once we're confident that there's enough statues in front of the door, I think we should move on.
Yeah, I'd say to the north.
Okay, to the north we go.
What about that sound we heard?
The wind? Oh, the thumping sound.
Yeah, so that sound is coming from as you cross the room, the west side, the west end of the room, which would be to your left as you enter the room. It's like a bamboo water clock. It's a really simple device, just bamboo hinged such that it normally stands upright, filled with water from a small pipe extending from the wall. As it fills with water, it eventually tips over and slaps a rock, spilling the water so that it rises back upright into the stream of water, which begins to fill it again. The pool it empties into, if you would look into it, has fish and plants and drains very slowly through an overflow. Yeah, it's like a super relaxing and peaceful environment, you would think. A sanctuary or something or other. Or perhaps like a meditation room or something.
No time for this.
Yeah, I don't want to meditate right now.
Yeah, you would hear even more interesting thumping sounds coming from the statues that are blocking the chapel from the sanctuary. And your
I
bugbear
walk
friends.
faster.
We might faster.
And do you want to go to the single door at the north end of the room or the two double doors on the east side?
Yeah, north, right?
Cool.
Yeah.
And whoever would fiddle with it, you would not. There would be no resistance, no lock or anything. And it would open up into kind of a narrow hallway with the door directly in front of you, and then another door to your right, presumably back into the long hallway there. Yeah. And then a window to your left, on the left side, maybe 20 feet down at the end of the narrow hallway there.
Now, this door, if we open it, we go through and we close it. Could I spike it, or does it open?
That's what I wanted to do too.
Oh, no, yeah, you can absolutely spike it.
We spike the door.
Very cool. Yeah, so that one will remain locked for the time being.
All right, so now we have 11 spikes. Right, I'll use 2 spikes just to be safe.
Perfect.
Yep.
Easily done.
Right. 1's probably good, but 2 is going to be fine. Okay. Well, the long hallway could be a place where they come back, and where they're going to go if they don't follow us through this door. So we should keep going to the other door.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't want to go in the long. We should probably spike that door. Can we spike that door too? The one that goes to the long hallway?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good
Yeah,
idea.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay.
Spike away.
In the end, we won't get out of here.
We can pull the spikes out. We're on the spike side. I hope.
Okay.
There are windows as well. You could probably
Right.
somehow, hop out and plummet a bit.
Right. Climb walls.
Yeah. Yeah. So you want to go into this door across from you, and it looks like as it opens without resistance again. It looks like an alchemical laboratory. There's work tables laden with alchemical gear lining the walls, except for like a diagonal wall kind of across from you in the, let's say, the northwest edge of the room. It's diagonal, where you see a bed, a footlocker, and an armoire. There is an alchemist in there, or what you would presume is one by his garb, and he's working at one of the far tables. And as you open, probably kind of frantically, he'll turn and just say, "Welcome. I was afraid I was the only man left alive in this place." And he's kind of a graying, older man. Looks like he spent years messing with various chemicals and things, probably to, some negative effects on his appearance.
Interesting.
Well, we had the impression nobody was left here, too. What happened here?
Well, I don't really know. There was just a lot of hustle and bustle and screaming and sound of, between you and I, the sound of hell out there. But I just stayed in here and continued working on my alchemy. I am a real alchemist, you know.
Interesting. Have you always lived in this castle?
Well, I've been here for as long as I've been employed, which is, at least a decade at this point. I want to let you know, once again, I am an alchemist.
Yeah. You look like one.
Well,
Do
I won't
you
argue
know
with
that... Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, no, that's it. Just he's not going to argue with his looks.
Do you know that outside of your room are creatures which aren't friendly running around? Like in killing people?
And he kind of strokes his chin with this kind of scraggly little beard there and say, well, it does make sense. I mean, the fortress, more or less, has become a demon prison.
So you do know.
Maybe I know a thing or two.
Would you share?
Well, from what I've gathered, and he'll kind of walk over to one of his tables and put his hands on there and lean over and kind of heavily sigh. He'll say, yes, the demon Kadak, he was imprisoned, but I don't know where or how. Perhaps you do, but the prison is weakening, and I feel like his powers are leaking out. I think that has something to do with the green glow surrounding this damn place at this point. What do you know? And he'll kind of look at you all with a very intense kind of glance and say, yes, what do you know?
Lush looks over to the halfling and lifts an eyebrow.
Yeah, seems a little suspicious.
You wouldn't know where the demon is, would you? I would love to, I would love to, help contain him, of course. And you can tell his voice is getting a little, not sarcastic, but a little, like teasing almost, I don't know.
Well, I guess the demon, or to find the demon now, is our goal. We didn't know before that green glow and all that what's happening here is caused by the demon. But you can join us, of course.
Oh, if you could get me closer to the demon, that would be excellent. And you can see he's starting to rub his hands together.
Yeah.
Kind of excitedly.
Yes, why don't you pack some of your useful alchemical substances and maybe potions and whatever, which might aid us?
Oh, you don't want any of these, and he'll kind of point to the table. These aren't used for anything that you would be willing to swallow, I promise.
So, how could you help us then?
Well, my knowledge, I suppose, of demons. Yes, my knowledge of demons.
Hmm.
And as you're standing there, Lorsch in particular, you would probably start to smell something like rotting, emanating from, the diagonal wall, kind of where the chest is in the back of the room. And the longer you stay there, probably the more apparent it would become. It's like rotting something, rotting meat, perhaps, or food. Who knows?
What's that? What's that? And
What's
she
what?
gets suspicious and walks into the direction of the smell.
And he'll kind of hastily stand in front of you in that direction and say, "Oh, no, 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 no. Nothing is wrong there. Just,
Oh, yes, 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 yes. And she tries to shove him away to
Oh.
get to the box.
yeah." And he would definitely try to grab your tiny shoulders there and hold you. Even though he is, quite old, you would gather. He would say, "No, no, no, no. That is, you don't need to look in there. That's, I am the alchemist." You can tell he's starting to get a little nervous. He's quite nervous.
Is it possible for me to, while this is going on, to kind of go around and to the place where the smell is coming from?
Yeah, I'll say you can maybe try to spin around him for sure.
Yeah, I want to kind of like go around.
Excellent. Yeah, and as you got closer to that chest, it's kind of a large chest. Yeah, it would smell pretty fucking terrible.
Oh, that's not very good. All right, I guess if I can get to it, then I want to try to open it whilst the alchemist is distracted.
Yeah, and in his distraction, yeah, I would say you would be able to open it. And as you did, of course, he would turn around and just scream, "No, no, no!" But it would not give him enough time to stop from seeing what's in there. Yeah, so basically in there's like the rotting corpse of the same looking man that's behind you, the alchemist.
Oh.
This one looks a bit more human, more or less, more natural. But he's dead and rotten.
Okay, so because it's so nasty and smelly, I'm going to close the chest, I guess, and I'm going to scream what I see. I would say, "Aha! Evil is at hand here. The alchemist is dead."
I swing them all.
Oh yeah, and I'll let you take a free hit on him because he's turned and
Good.
kind of trying. He was probably about to move towards Sammy there, but and as you, I'll let you hit, of course. And I'll explain what happens.
12 damage.
Oh shit! Damn.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, and he falls to his knees, and as he does, the appearance of an old alchemist, an old man, kind of like fades out, and what's left is what you would assume is a doppelganger, more or less, and it's just like this really pale, hairless, balding being with gangly limbs, very slender, very frail looking. And Sammy would notice his eyes are like a really rich yellow with really slitted pupils. Yeah, and he falls down to his knees and just lets out a pretty disgusting sound. And you could tell that really fucked him up, actually, that maul hit. But I guess we'll go ahead and roll initiative as he comes to his knees in a pretty wounded state, you'd assume.
So that'll be 5 total.
4.
5 before. He has a 1. Okay, so yeah, we'll go with Sammy first.
Okay, I'm pretty close, right? So I should use I'm gonna use my sling.
You're probably about 15 feet away.
I can use
So
my
it's kind of.
I'll use my sling because I'm much better at that. So that's 21 to hit.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And it does a D4 because it's a sling bullet. It does 3 points of damage.
Nice. And we'll say it cracks him in the side of the head, and it's definitely dazed and winded him. It's like he's looking really fucked up, and it's all happening quite fast, and he's definitely not enjoying it. And it'll go to Lorsch as this sling bullet wraps against this thing's head.
16.
Yep.
And 5 damage.
You can describe as you decimate this creature.
Yeah, the maul just hits him right on the head in the middle. And do those things have brains? I don't know. Some liquid splashes out.
Oh yeah,
Does a satisfying sound.
Very cool. Yeah, and he'll crumple and and he's gone. And you guys are out of combat and free to continue.
Nice.
And now we know why you wanted to meet that demon, right?
Yeah, he probably wants to turn into a demon, I guess. He seems to be a shapeshifter.
Mm.
Can we search around the room, like under the bed and such, to see if there's any treasure?
Yeah, absolutely. And let me see what you would find. You would find a coin pouch, probably belonging to the dead alchemist, and it has about 150 pieces there, gold pieces. And aside from that, you'd find various odds and ends, like alchemists, like mortar and pestle and all these things. But which I guess you could, of course, come back and take at some point if you want to sell that.
No interesting potion or something like that? No?
You would find, yeah, there's like definitely, there's like 4 different vials on one of the main tables. They look kind of like a nasty brownish green, gross color. It's up to you if you want to open it and smell them, but yeah, you'd probably gather that they're poisonous, if anything. They don't look friendly, but of course you don't know, so.
Okay. Yeah, better not.
Probably was mixing things he shouldn't have mixed.
Yeah, that's kind of the thing. I guess you wouldn't really know if it's the alchemist's work or if it was the doppelganger just fucking off trying to look busy. So,
then I would prefer not to drink them anyways. And I don't think I'm really much of a poison user, so to me, I think I would leave those.
What about Lorsch? Is Lorsch feeling brave?
No. Of course she doesn't say that, but no.
Excellent. Yeah, aside from that, the rest is basically junk. I mean, you'd find like scribbled notes, some of them in the common tongue, some of them in some kind of just ridiculous, like, childish gibberish.
Nothing about the demon, maybe?
No, sadly, nothing about the demon. No notes about it, at least.
Okay.
But now we know.
You would gather, if you would study this dead body, it's been there for weeks. Probably, right around the time that the, I guess we'll say the demon, was being loosed on this fortress. So probably didn't have a lot of time to scribble anything down.
But just so I understand that right, he was talking about another being who is tainting that castle. That wasn't the demon.
Yeah, he was talking about the demon.
Okay.
Basically, the fortress being like the home to like a demon prison somewhere inside of it.
Okay, good.
Yeah. So and he did drop the hint that the green glow that surrounds this place is definitely related to that.
Okay, I wasn't sure if I heard that right. Okay.
But it doesn't sound like it's complete. Whatever's going on, because he sounded like he was very interested in finding this the source of this. So.
Okay.
Fair enough. What other exits are there for the room?
Sadly, there are no exits from this room except the way that you came.
Okay, well.
Did we have another door outside, or did we spike ourselves in now?
Well, there's a door in the hallway that goes to the hallway.
Yeah.
We think goes to the hallway, so we can at least go around if the bugbears are smart enough to backtrack.
Yeah, you can definitely do that.
So I guess that's what we can do. Go back out into the hallway and pull the spike that goes to the door that we think leads to the hallway with the 3 doors. And go
Very
that.
cool. Yeah, and it would open right up, and yeah, you do find yourself back in the hallway. This time, you would gather by the double doors that were on the far northwestern corner of the ballroom. So you're about 90 feet from where you exited last time, way down the hallway to your right. So to your left, you can continue going northwards.
Could you try to un and replug your headset? I think you're breaking up pretty bad.
Oh, crap.
Uh-oh.
Nope.
Oh shit, maybe that wasn't a good idea.
And that was the end of that.
Oops.
Is that working?
Now, yeah.
Okay,
Perfect.
cool. Yeah, sorry
Yeah.
about that.
So if we're looking into the hallway, it only looks like there's one door that we wouldn't have an idea where it went, right? Or
Yeah, whenever you enter the hallway, to your right would be the where you already kind of explored. Yeah, so going left, there's a door directly in front of you, leading back into the ballroom. But further down the hallway to your left, to the north, there's a door on the right side of the hallway and a door at the far end on the left. Yeah, and you haven't presumably been in those.
right. Okay. So which one's closer? The one on the right?
Yeah, the one on the right side of the hallway.
Should we go to the closest door? Because that's always the simplest thing to do. We'll go to the closest door and see if it's unlocked or open.
Oh yeah, you can open it, and as you do, you would find yourself looking into the familiar pathway of the big garden that you had explored last session.
Ah,
Yes.
okay.
Okay. So we close that.
Very nice, easily done.
I remember there being some kind of plants or something that weren't very good. And I guess go to the last door.
Cool. And yeah, you could go ahead and check it if you wish.
Check it.
Yeah, and it's not locked. So you can definitely open it, and it would open inwards, like outward from you. Excuse me.
Okay. Cool.
So you could push it open, and yeah, some stairs. Looks like going upwards, kind of wrapping around just a bit.
Oh, level 3.
They are quite narrow, much narrower rather than the stairs that led up from the first floor.
Could be a tower or something.
Mm-hmm.
Do we want to go up, you think? Or back through because if we go back through I think we cleared the whole, or we looked anywheres in all the rooms on the other side of the garden, if I remember right. We must have missed something. Although we haven't checked the whole downstairs either. So I just thought there'd be more loot up here. Or my other character thought that.
Yeah.
That was the reasoning for wanting to cover the first. Should we check out the tower, presumably?
Yeah. Yeah, it's probably a tower. Yeah.
Well, we can go in and inspect the door behind us because the way it opens. So we should do that because we still have bugbears. So yeah, if we can go in and then spike the door behind us.
Definitely. Yeah.
If the bugbears decide to come looking for us, they won't. If I had paper, I would write something, a note to say we weren't in here, but I don't have that. So.
Awesome. But yeah, you could definitely spike it. It'll stay sealed until you remove it.
We'll spike that and then head up the stairs.
Awesome. And yeah, it would just wrap around just one time, and you'd find yourself in what looks like a study. It's a very book-heavy room. Tons of bookshelves, books lining the walls. It's kind of a narrow room. Let's say about It's kind of at a weird angle too, almost diagonal. About 40 feet long, about 20 feet, 10 feet wide, 15 feet wide, we'll say. Yeah, so there's a small desk with a chair positioned in the inside corner to the right of the stairs as you come up. There's some papers, a bottle of ink, and a quill and pen atop it. There's a comfortable-looking armchair with a small side table occupying the opposite end of the room, surrounded by windows on 3 sides. And you get like I guess neither of you are incredibly like magically inclined, but you would recognize like the hint of magic in the room.
Is it only one room, like a tower? What we expected?
Yeah, definitely. It's
Okay.
like some kind of like tower study kind of thing.
There might be information in the papers about the demon, so maybe we can look through them and see if we can ascertain anything from that. So I guess that's what we do. We look through the papers on the desk.
Yeah, and it looks like more or less notes about the region and things, maybe different political notes, or political factions and things. There's some letters there, from different like baronies and stuff. However, nothing that's pertaining to necessarily something demonic or anything.
Huh. Okay.
Maybe they were surprised by this event and weren't even able to make notes about it.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like. Huh. So that's basically, and there's windows, you said, but there's no other way out, right? So basically this is just it appears to be a study with a table and a lot of papers. That's pretty much what we got.
Definitely, with like a pretty comfy looking chair in the far side of the room, like in a surrounded by a couple windows.
Comfy chair.
Very comfy chair.
I mean, if the chair looks comfy, I guess I'm going to sit in the chair because I feel like stuff happens when you sit in chairs. Didn't that happen earlier? Didn't we sit in the chair earlier? Something?
Yeah, spot was happening then.
Yeah, so it's like, well, I'm going to take a nap. So I'll head for the chair and check it out. If it looks comfy, I'll sit on it.
Very nice. And as you sit, it does snap shut like a mousetrap.
No.
However, I will allow you to make a save versus death ray. See what happens there.
What happens when you sit in Oh, no, 12. Okay, let's see. Oh, 18.
Oh, very nice, yeah.
I only did 12.
Very
Wow.
cool. Yeah, so
Last time.
you are not trapped inside of this now animated, angry, comfy-looking chair.
Oh.
However, we will roll initiative as you
It's a fighting
jump
chair.
out of it as it turns up. It's a very angry
Well
fighting
done, Halfling.
5.
3.
That's sweet. And all right, so yeah, Sammy, you can go ahead and act
Okay,
as
I
you
guess
spring out of it.
so close to it, I'll use the magic sword. Let's see. 16 plus 1, so 17.
Yep, and that'll definitely hit it.
I poke it with the sword. It does a d6. 3 points of damage. Oh, nope. 2 points of damage because I have an 8 strength. I lose minus 1.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, and just maybe a couple like feathers pop out of it or something.
Nice.
But it's still pretty pissed. And we'll go to Lorsh.
She tries to smash it. Oh. Yeah. Not really. She hits the air like boof. The halfling feels the maul swinging over her head.
Whoop.
And it'll go to its turn, and it'll attack the bastard who tried to rest in it. Let's see. Rolls an 11. I don't know if that hits you.
Me?
Yeah.
Crazy.
What's your AC?
At 14, so it should miss.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, so it does miss. Just kind of snaps a bit. More feathers going over the place. But yeah, it'll go back to you, Sammy, as it misses you.
So I'll poke at it again with my sword. That time is 14.
Yep, and that will hit.
That's good. And 1 point of damage.
Oh yeah. If
I'm
anything,
doing a lot of damage.
just pissed it off a bit more. As it goes to Lorsch.
Yeah, she tries to use her momentum to circle around and try again. Yeah, that looks better. 20, but not a natural one, and 6 damage.
Nice. And this definitely takes a nice chunk out of its fluffiness. But it still has some fight in it. And it's going to this time attack you, Lorsch. Or try to. As it snaps at you in its weird way. I believe it misses. It rolled a 10.
Yeah,
So yeah,
that's 16.
misses. Yeah. So it's again, feathers just going all over the place. And it'll go back to the top. Sammy.
All right, I will once again poke at it with my sword. Well, that time I only rolled a 4, though, so I'm assuming that misses.
Oh yeah, it'll maybe catch a feather or two in the air, but
Right.
yeah. As it goes to Lorsch.
Will you die already, inanimate object? God damn it. 19 and 3?
Very nice. You can tell it's losing a bit of its momentum, but it's not going to stop as it attempts to retaliate.
Shit.
And misses, lunging out in the air after you slice at it, and it'll go to Sammy again.
All right. One more time with my magic sword. 19, and...
It's better doing it. How much damage was it?
2.
Okay, 2. You're very close with no score. And as it goes to Lorsch.
Okay. 11?
That does barely miss. You need a 13.
Oh shit, I rolled 8 for the damage. Damn it.
Nice.
That would have ruined it. This time it's going to attack. Let's see, yeah, Sammy again. And it rolls a 19. Try to snap at you. Where's my dice? There it is. And it only does 1 damage as it kind of hits you with its padded arms or something.
Being
Probably
attacked.
doesn't feel that bad. If anything, just kind of, scrape you up a bit. And yeah, you can go ahead and attack it again.
All right, I'm going to stab at it with my magic sword. 18, so that should hit.
Oh yeah.
Let's see if I can... finally, 5 points of damage.
Oh yeah, nice. And describe how you felt this comfy looking lazy boy.
So I stick my sword into the meat of it, and I rip it up in the air, and feathers fly everywhere. And then it falls dead to the ground, I guess.
Very nice. Yeah, and you guys find yourself out of combat.
Lorsch looks accusingly at the halfling.
Well, I comment that doesn't seem like it was as comfortable as I thought it was going to be.
I can imagine that. Mm-hmm.
However, we did get away from the bugbears, so we have to look at it as a positive day so far. So far.
But we have to get back now.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. So, can we look for secret doors or anything else in this tower, or does it?
Yeah, you can definitely roll for it if you want.
Okay.
What was that? D6?
I rolled 6, which is not a good thing, right? You want a low.
Oh, 4.
Yeah. So yeah, just this room basically is what you have.
Okay. Well, I think that the only place there's got to be something we missed. We must have to go back to the garden because I think
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think we didn't
Or
go
downstairs.
to the right.
Well,
The bugbears are to the right, aren't they?
No, are they?
yeah, the bugbears are down to the right. But like if you go back to the bottom of the stairs to this study,
Yeah.
the hallway does like it stops there, but it does like continue in like a Z. So it does kind of go a different direction, presumably back northwards a bit.
Oh, we can follow the hallway.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh,
Okay. Well,
that easy.
That easy.
Yeah, let's do that.
all right. That's where we'll get good. Yeah, I'll cautiously unspike this door when we go down the stairs and make sure the bugbears aren't waiting for us.
Now, much to your dismay, if you look down the hallway to your right, back towards that chapel area and such, I mean, it's very far. Over 200 feet, it looks like.
Yeah.
You do see some pissed off looking bugbears, and they point at you as I guess you re-enter the hallway, and you can hear them yelling amongst themselves and pointing at weapons.
Well, we should go the other way then.
Let's run for the next door and spike it.
Yeah, and you definitely do have the advantage of distance on your side, because as you make the Z of the hallway and you're heading back northwards, there's a door about 30 feet to your left if you want to hastily enter it and then spike it.
Yeah.
Excellent. And that is definitely easily done. And you would find yourself probably a little out of breath in this 60-foot hallway heading towards the west. There's one door on the north wall. On the south wall, there's 3 doors. And then, of course, the eastern door that you've now blocked off.
Okay.
And 3 on the south? Okay.
Yep, there's 3 on the south side. Yeah, 1 on the north.
We did make it.
Window at the floor. You came from the east.
Oh, okay. All right, good. So we spiked that door.
Excellent.
I still have the spike in my hand from earlier. Okay, so I guess we'll go through this. What do you like, north or south?
Just the first door on
First
either side.
Yeah, that would be the first one would be on your left as you enter, which is the south.
Okay. Do you have any missile weapons?
I have a sling.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Because we might have to do a little. We're probably gonna have to fight these bugbears eventually, or become.
Guerrilla tactics.
It'd be nice if we had like a bow or something, so we could get them from a good distance.
No.
But sling. We're very well prepared for this.
So you want to go? Good.
I wasn't that wealthy, Yeah.
Yeah, I hear you.
Mm.
Okay, so so we go look in the first door. Were you going to open it if possible?
Yeah, definitely. It's not locked or anything. You can push it open, and looks like a washroom. There's a lantern, very brightly lit, hanging above in the center of the room. There's a ceramic platter on a table beside a washstand that contains a small pile of ashes. There's a lingering fragrance suggesting that the ashes were possibly incense rather than human remains. And there's a simple screen standing beside the washstand, kind of at the far end of the room there. Directionally, that'd be south. And there is a door at that end. There's a door on the western wall, but in the back of the room, if that makes sense. So, like at your far right when you walk in.
Sure.
Screen like in blocking sight.
Yeah.
Okay, I take my sling and shoot a bullet through it.
I won't even make you roll, and it just pierces it. Makes a decent enough size chunk you can see through. And behind it is just you'd think like a chamber pot.
Oh, okay.
And it's empty.
Oh, good.
Okay, her face gets red, but she shrugs and picks up her bullet.
Well, you're smart because wasn't there last time it was a statue, somebody hiding behind a statue or something.
True.
So, you got to watch out for these things. So okay, so and there's a door from here. We can assume that door goes into the room that's next to here. So
Correct.
let's listen at that door. So ashes, incense chamber. Nothing here. There's no mirror in here.
Yeah, there might be like a mirror, I would say, against the eastern wall.
Okay. It doesn't seem valuable.
Nah, it looks pretty normal, pretty mundane.
Okay. Okay. Let's go through the door, I guess. Which is, I'm assuming it goes into probably a bedroom or a closet. Which would be my guess.
Okay, and you could definitely open the door. And as you do, it is apparently a bedroom, definitely. It's very cluttered, so it'd be hard to tell, but after a couple moments it would register as a bedroom. There's a large bed centered on the south wall, which would be to your left as you enter. It's half covered with piles of books and papers and things. There's an armoire standing open in the southwest corner, with robes and other items of clothing hanging in and on it. There's a desk residing in the northwest corner, also piled high with books, papers, ink bottles, quills. And the quills and ink bottles and things are kind of broken and scattered about on top. There's a lantern hanging above, which is very bright. And then there's another one sitting on a nightstand beside the bed. However, lying on a chest at the foot of the bed is an incredibly cute puppy. When you open the door, it leaps to its feet, its tongue hanging out. It's very excited to see you. And as you enter, it remains on the top of the chest, even though it looks like it would really enjoy running to you and jumping up and licking you.
Interesting. I like puppies. Well, my first impulse would be to go and just pet the puppy.
Oh,
I like puppies. What can I say? I'm going to go to the puppy.
already my mole.
Both very great reactions.
So I'm going to go to the puppy. Hey, puppy.
Oh yeah, and it would be, its tongue hanging out, and might even let out an excited little bark. However, as you approach the chest that it's sitting on top of it, whenever you're within about 6 feet of it, 5, 6 feet, the dog does begin to transform. Like a bluish magical glow surrounds it, and inside of that you can see the silhouette of this animal getting larger. And after a few moments it does stop, and you're now facing a very pissed off looking dire wolf.
Oh. Well, that seems
as it leaps from the chest and is growling and snarling in front of you.
Huh. Well, this seems like an odd situation. Does it seem like it's going to attack me if I don't get closer?
It looks like it wants, yeah, it looks like it's in a defensive position.
Okay. Can I get around it? Like, can I stay the same distance I am and kind of skirt around it to get to the table that's on the northeast wall? I'm sorry.
Yeah. The room's like 30 by 30. I mean, you could definitely try to skirt around it at your own risk, discretion for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I think if I stay as far away or further than I am right now, I'd like to, keeping my looking at it and speaking very nicely to it. Puppy. I will try to maneuver my way towards the. Is there a door in that wall too? I'm assuming.
Yeah, there's a door on the north wall.
Okay, I'm going to start moving my way towards that door, which would eventually and pass it if I can, if I don't get attacked before then.
Yeah, as long as you're not going too close to it, it's just going to sit there and snarl,
Okay.
and probably begin barking.
Okay. Okay, so if we can do that, I'm going to work my way around to that table. I just want to see if I can see anything. You said there's books on the table. I want to kind of look at them.
Definitely.
While she's doing that, Lorsh is standing there, still holding her maul, just waiting.
Oh yeah, and the dire wolf at this point would definitely turn and look at you, and it would just be growling, trying to intimidate you as much as possible.
Yeah, she growls back.
And yeah, I think Sammy, looking at the books over there, you would see what looks like the notes of a wizard. They're all signed SS, and you would probably be familiar with that. Or no, SD. Excuse me, I can't read. You would assume that's the pretty well-known Duke's court wizard, Stefan de Sant. And you see these are like his notes, lots of wizardry books, various things of that nature.
Okay.
Of course, there is ink spilt on a lot of them, but yeah. Some valuable books, definitely, just being that they're old and magical.
Okay.
No, whether they're books of magic or books about magic.
But they could have some kind of value.
Right. You definitely would find value in them.
I mean, I'm going to. She yelling across the room might not be. There's only one other door, right? Just the door from the north.
Correct.
Okay. So I'm going to say, meet me in the hallway, and I'm going to go out the door. Back around the dire wolf.
Wait, but the chest. Maybe I have a feeling it's fixed to that chest. Maybe if we shoot at it with our slings.
Oh. Okay. I put my head back in. That sounds. Okay. I have a plan. So, which way does the door that goes into the hallway open? Into the room?
Yeah.
Okay. So, if I stand at the door with my hand on it, I use my other hand to use my sling. This way, or however I can do it, so that hopefully my plan will be that if the direwolf does come charging at me, that I'll be able to try to close the door before it gets to me. That's my plan. And I think we should just go for it. Sure. Why not?
Do you mention your plan? Because then I would like to go outside too.
Right. Well, you're doing the same. You're at the other door, right?
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah.
I was thinking. I was kind of like assuming if you saw me do that, you would like I put my hand on the door and I take my sling out.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
And we shoot at the same time.
Yeah, and then we'll just
do max damage.
That's
like
our
before.
So we would like to do that, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess just both roll damage for your missile attacks, and then let's see what happens.
Hold on.
Okay, so 15 to hit. Hopefully I don't miss it.
Oh yeah, that hits.
Okay, and the damage would be for my sling. Oh no, this sling's only D4. 3 points of damage.
Nice.
I have 7 bullets.
And I do okay. Yeah, I don't hit. 8? No.
No, yeah, that will not hit.
4 damage, damn it.
And as this happens, the direwolf lets out a very chilling howl as it rears its head back, and then it's going to begin to engage the two of you. So I guess roll initiative for me.
Shit.
Not
6.
Yeah, 6 as well. 7.
Oh, 7?
Yeah, can you have 7? Can you go over 6?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, 7 is what I have.
Very nice. All right, well, yeah, you can go ahead and act.
Okay. All right, so I'm going to, once again, use my sling.
Nice.
And this time I rolled a 6, which is certainly a miss. And I'm going to try to close the door. No, I'm not. I'll stay there until it tries to attack me. Yes.
Awesome, yeah, and that would probably just like
It goes flying.
flying and fall on the bed behind you or something, behind the wolf, as it goes to Lorsch.
Oh god damn it. Yeah, 8 again. In which direction is it running?
It looks like it's gonna head towards Sammy. After it got
I also want to insult it.
Insult it? Yeah, you can insult it.
All right. I'm insulting it. I haven't thought of an insult yet, but I'll insult it.
Awesome.
I'm not sure. Your mama is a cat. There you go.
It would snarl as it begins rushing towards you.
A kitten.
A kitten. Oh, even better. So you're a better Justin. Well, because I don't know if it's magic, so it might not end up having to make a morale check, but it's going to have -1 morale if I insult it.
Oh, very cool. And I'll go ahead and just let it take that -1 to its morale, because it's definitely offended.
Is it cumulative? I don't know if it's cumulative or not, though. Let me just look it up. But anyways, it's -1 the first round.
Cool.
An opponent usually do get an instinct.
And while he's doing that, Lorsch, what are you going to do?
Yeah, I keep my door open and pelt it again. But if I have a feeling that it's turning around, I want to close my door. I'm only good with my maul, with big weapons, not that tiny little sling.
Oh yeah, and that thing just
Yeah.
goes bouncing around the room probably.
Mhm.
And it'll be its turn as it reaches Sammy there.
Okay.
And lunges to attack, but ends up slamming into the wall next to you, next to the door frame.
Okay, so it moved. So your theory was not great.
It did move.
Okay.
And
So-
it goes back to you, definitely.
So I'm going to close the door.
Yeah, you can slam it shut if you wish.
I'm gonna say, I'll yell as I'm doing it. Well, first of all, I'll say, rather, your mom is a kitten. I'm going to close my door, but I'm also going to yell that I'm coming to your side. Because it doesn't make sense to divide our attack, right?
Mhm.
That's what I'm doing. I'm closing the door, and I'm going to circle back around the bathroom to come back so we're all in one spot.
And yeah, as you do that, the wolf would whimper a bit at the insult, I think. And now we'll go to Lorsch. Now, Lorsch, are you in the room or are you now outside of it after
I'm-
firing that shot?
Like behind the door, not inside, outside. Ready
Okay.
to close the door.
Now, being that you're now both outside of the room, Lorsch,
Uh-oh.
as you have a direct line of sight to the wolf, you see that it does begin to glow again, and within a few seconds, it's back to like a cute puppy, and it goes and runs and hops back onto the chest, and it's just kind of sitting there looking at you, this mouth open, kind of
Oh
panting.
man, I shoot it. Oh, that's better. 21 and 4. No, 5 damage.
3, 4, 5. Nice. And as you pelt it, the puppy will whimper, and as it does, it begins to glow, and it grows again into a dire wolf.
Shit.
You can't just kill it as a puppy. I'm just going to say that I'm glad that I wasn't in the room when that happened. That would have been sad.
Oh yeah, and we'll keep the same order.
So I don't know how long it's going to take me to get around to the other door, but whenever I get there.
Yeah, we'll say by the time you get there, the wolf will have been finished growing or whatever, and it'll hop down from the chest, but it's not going to move. So you can decide what you want to do.
Yeah, I'll attack it if I can. If I can get there and attack it, that's what I'll do with my sling.
Definitely.
And I don't mention that it was going back to a puppy before.
You do? You tell me or you don't? 16.
Yep, definitely hits.
For 3 points of damage from the sling bullet.
Very nice. And it's definitely looking bruised and battered, but it still has some kick to it, it looks like, or some life to it, as it goes to Lorsch.
Yeah, not for long anymore. I think I will actually take my maul now and go in. Where's my notes? There. Okay, that wasn't a good idea. 11?
And that will just miss
Fuck. Okay.
as you smash a pile of books.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to try to bite you. And it rolls a fucking 1, so it's not going to bite shit.
Good.
As it goes back to the top with Sammy.
I'm just trying to look. Can I shoot a sling into combat, or is there a chance it's going to hit?
I believe there's a chance it'll hit.
Although I'm I'm big or bigger, one class bigger than the wolf, right? So it shouldn't matter, I think. I'm not sure if I'm messing it up with.
Oh no, that's fine.
Can't pick up an opponent. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I'm trying to see. Missiles that miss. Doesn't say.
We'll go ahead and say you won't have a risk of hitting your companion due to the size differences.
Okay. Then I will use my sling because I'm much more effective with the sling.
Awesome.
19.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And 3 points of damage. Roll a 3.
Nice. And it is much more bruised and bleeding at this point. As it goes to Lorsch.
Okay, now I want to hit, please. 16 and 3 damage.
Nice.
Very nice.
No,
And as you...
wrong dice. Hold on.
Oh shit.
Hold on.
Got them all dice.
Ooh. Oh no.
Yeah, get the big dice out.
Yeah. D30. 6 damage.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh yeah, it's like it's dropped at this point, but it's still kind of panting and snarling, but it ain't moving. So we'll end combat, and one of you can finish it off, because it's pretty fucked.
You can just smash it if you want. You're right there.
Oh yeah. Boom.
Oh yeah, and cute dire wolf crap goes all over the place.
Oh.
Splatter as you.
I remember it as a puppy. I'm feeling a little bad. It is.
Don't trust a puppy.
Don't trust the puppy. That's good. Now, I don't. Is it possible to recover our sling bullets after we use them, or no? They're just gone.
Due to the mess of the room, how many did you shoot?
3.
3. Let's say you recover. Let me do this.
Are you like? Sorry.
Oh yeah, I'll say you find 2 of the 3. Just because of the mess of the room.
Do you pick them out of the corpse?
No, take the time. Yes.
Yeah, you could. You
Some
probably
some
battered
brain.
enough floors, so it's
Okay, so I just take the one that I missed with, and it's on the bed.
cool.
Take the gross one out of the corpse.
Sorry for mentioning that.
No, it's true.
It's not as easy with arrows, you know.
I don't know. I feel less weird about pulling an arrow out of something that's dead than a sling bullet, which is probably. And it's smushed with a giant maul. Yeah, so there's a chest here. So.
Lorsch points at it.
All right, so I'll check it because that seems to be my job. That's what halflings do. Is it locked?
It is locked.
Oh.
There's a large lock.
Well, maybe it'll be. We'll go to the desk. Does the desk have any drawers where there might be a key?
You could go ahead and search through it. You would not find a key.
Okay.
Sadly.
Yeah.
Shall I hit it?
Yep, I think so.
Softly, pointing at her maul.
Yeah, well, we could put like a spike against the lock, and then you could hit the spike, right? Try to use the lock.
Oh, that's not a bad idea at all.
As opposed to smash it.
Yeah.
We'll try that. We'll see if that works.
Do you hold the spike?
Yeah. Yes.
So this would be an interesting one.
Be careful. Yeah, I'll hold the spike. That
Let's
seems.
do. We'll do a
Just
let's
don't.
do a melee attack roll. And if you miss, you smash his hand.
Oh, you're safe. 20, but not. No, 21 even.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll say you managed to fucking crack the lock there. Pretty cool.
Nice.
In your hand averts, absolute destruction.
Okay, so it's open. I mean, it's unlocked. I should say.
It is.
Okay, so let's pop it open.
Yeah, and you pop it open, and there's definitely a wizard. There is quite a bit of gold and amulets and things, equaling an amount that I guess I'll let you guys know after the fact. And
So
aside from that, you see there's a wand in there. At glance, you want to know exactly what it does, but yeah, you've definitely struck like quite a bit of fortune here.
The jackpot.
We'll say, yeah, definitely.
Cool.
wow, okay, good.
Can we use a wand? Oh, can I as a cleric?
Ooh, I don't know actually. That's a good
That's
question.
a good question, right?
I feel like I should know that. Let me see.
In Lamentations, you can. But...
We'll say you can, just for now. Fuck it, we'll say you can.
Cool.
So everyone can. So.
Sure. Yeah, definitely. However, you don't know exactly what it does, so that's kind of a gamble there.
I'm going to figure it out somehow.
Oh yeah, there are definitely ways to figure this one out.
Do you want the wand, or shall I take it?
You can take it.
Okay.
I'm not much on magic.
I will use it.
Depends on I guess we don't know what it does, so.
Yeah, we'll see soon.
What's the process of figuring out? Not something we could do right here, right? Do we just wave it around?
Yeah, you can wave it at something, a direction,
Okay.
an
Try that.
object.
You want me to try to wave it?
Okay.
I'm very open to trying things.
I pointed to the bed and like swing it around like a professional, of course.
Oh yeah, definitely. And
Yeah.
as you do, some lightning bolts shoot out from the end of it and strike the bed, causing it to erupt in flame.
Sweet.
Lorsh turns around grinning.
I clap.
Perfect. That was probably the one charge in it.
Probably.
We'll say you have, let's see, 5 charges left.
Oh, cool.
So,
That seems.
Oh, man.
lightning wand with lightning bolts. So it's pretty fucking ridiculous damage-wise. It's 66 damage. So.
Okay.
All right, now let's fight the bugbears.
No, we have to save that for the demon.
Oh yes, sure.
What did you say? 66 or 68?
66, yeah.
66. Okay.
Wow. Okay, you're right. The demon is probably more likely to.
Oh man, is that a chain lightning, like jumping from one opponent to the other?
It works like the spell lightning bolts. I can look that up. Let me see. Magic spells. Blah blah blah. What did I say? It was lightning. Yeah. The spell lightning bolt. So it releases a powerful stroke of electrical energy. Saber spell. Blah blah blah. The minimum range is 60 feet. Lightning bolt passes through an area 5 feet wide, arcing and jumping. Yeah, we'll say that it just can attack like one thing, if not with like a weird kind of pathing. Yeah.
Cool. Still great though.
Yeah. Perfect. That's what we needed.
Did you say that there was amulets in here too? Did I hear the word amulet? Is there anything else that looks like it's magic?
Yeah, you can sift through. There's 2 amulets in there with different crystals.
Okay.
One of them a purplish blue and one of them a green.
Oh, okay. I want to try one on. I'll try on the purple one. It seems like it would match my outfit. As a jester.
Definitely, easily done. And I will tell you what the effect of it is after a small amount of time.
Okay.
As you become like accustomed, I guess.
Okay. I'm wearing the purple one. Would you like the green one?
Uh-huh.
Okay. I grabbed the purple. Well, you're an orc. I figured green.
Okay. Oh man.
All right.
Well, he wouldn't keep a cursed amulet in his chest, right?
I mean, I wouldn't keep a cursor amulet in my chest.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, put it on.
Why not?
Yeah, why not?
I mean, you're listening to the person who sat in the chair, but you know that's.
Oh man, yeah. You're muted, Marcus, by the way.
Oh crap! Yep. Yeah. So you would have the same, feeling that definitely something is a tiny bit different in you, but you won't know for maybe a little bit of in-game time.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
Is this chest? This is too big to carry, right? So we have to come back for it.
Yeah, definitely. So you can make like a note for your character. Like your character can you'll remember where it is basically.
Chest.
Yeah.
We might also want to pick up the books in the study,
Yeah.
later.
Will they fit in the chest?
You can stuff probably a good bit of them in there. It's a pretty big chest.
Whatever we can on the spot.
Yeah, and like hypothetically, once you're out of here, you can definitely come back and sell it,
Sounds
take
good.
it out, whatever. Yeah, but I'll give you the gold for what it's all worth, regardless. So.
Cool. All right, that's awesome. Yeah, because we don't. Well, as of currently, neither one of us can use magic user books and stuff. So, when somebody dies and comes back as a magic user. Okay, so there's one more room on this side of the hallway. We can assume because there's one more door on the side of the hallway.
Yeah.
So should we pop back out in the hallway and check that?
Mm-hmm.
I think we've looked at everything in the room, right?
Yep.
Table.
You did the desk, right?
Now these lanterns, I want to take a closer look at the lantern because it's weird that it would still be burning.
Yeah.
Yeah, they look like they're. If you would inspect it, they're definitely magical lamps. Like they're definitely, out of game. I mean, they're using like continual light, so they're definitely enchanted.
Okay,
Oh.
so we
Let's
should
pick one up.
Yeah, I'll grab a lantern then, so we don't have to.
Yeah, me too.
Very nice.
Good. So we're a magical lantern. Magical lantern. Excellent.
And then let's go for the third door.
Let's do it. Third door in the south. We'll check it out.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice, and it is not locked. And whoever would open it, you would open it into a pretty narrow, storeroom. It's lined with shelves. All the shelves are loaded with jars, boxes, bags, bottles. They're all labeled. Every item has a label, but the labels on these items are written in like an unfamiliar language.
Oh, interesting. Do they look like something like an alchemist would use, or does it look more like foodstuffs? Can we tell that?
Yeah, something a wizard or an alchemist would be
Okay.
messing with.
Okay, so probably nothing we can deal with right now, but it might be valuable, so we should probably also note that.
Oh yeah, right.
Storage. Some of that stuff looks valuable. I mean, I guess it could theoretically be potions, but who would put a potion in? Well, they might put it there. I guess I want to just grab one random bottle and just open it. Just pop it open and sniff it and see what smells like.
Let's see.
This one.
Hold on. Let me roll randomly for which one you open.
I grab the random bottle.
Okay, so you open it, and it smells. This one smells kind of sweet and almost sugary.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna dip my finger into it and taste it. Like I'm gonna put my pinky in it.
Lorsch mentions, that rotting flesh smells sweet too.
Oh, I still taste it.
And I guess as you take like a bit of it onto your tongue goes numb completely, almost like a very tingly, cool, numbing sensation. Doesn't do any harm, but you will have difficulty speaking for a little while.
Oh no, that kind of sucks for me.
If you're feeling at the same time, if you were feeling any sort of like bit under the weather, maybe like a cold or something, perhaps that would be alleviated for sure.
Oh.
Like relief.
Okay. Well, that's good. All right. Well, that's useful. So yeah, I make note of which one that was. We'll come back for it, I guess. I don't. Do you have a cold? I offer.
No, but maybe we should take that with us because that sounds like like cure disease or something like that.
Okay, I'll take it. So tingly potion. Tingly cold medicine. I'll remember what that is later, I'm sure. I'll take that. That's a good idea. Very wise. I take the tingly cold medicine potion. All right. So there's only one more door, right? There's a door to the on the north wall.
Uh-huh.
Right.
Yes.
And we haven't heard any bugbears banging on our door, right? On the east door? We haven't heard anybody banging.
No, not just yet. We'll say you still have a little bit of time.
Okay.
We confuse them.
They have no idea what's going on. There was a jester, a halfling jester, and an orc cleric in the room. Yeah, they're probably just like, whatever. All right, so I guess north wall door.
Yep.
I check it.
And it is not locked, and you can push it open if you wish.
Okay, push it open.
And it looks like you're looking at some kind of like work laboratory kind of place. The walls of this room are lined with long, heavy work tables. They're all loaded with papers, arcane glassware, and various items useful in magical research. In the middle of the room, and the room is about, let's say, 1, 2, 3. It's about 30 feet deep to the north, and 50 feet east to west. Yeah, in the middle of the room is a statue of a incredibly beautiful woman wearing close-fitting leather armor, a sheathed longsword on her belt. All statue, of course, but very finely detailed.
Interesting. Well, we had issues with statues before. So, or something at it.
Oh, hold on. Is were the weapons like statue too, or were the weapons like usable, still usable?
This statue is a bit different. It's all made of iron, like from head to toe.
Oh, okay.
Including the quote-unquote leather armor and the sheath longsword.
Huh. Iron. Interesting.
It's not like the, I guess, stone statues that you saw earlier.
Okay.
Of like the guess.
I walk up to the statue and look in the close vicinity. Are there some notes about it? Maybe like a magical experiment or something like that.
You just see more scribbled. You would recognize this language from what was written on some of those bottles and like items and things in the storeroom across the hallway. Everything seems to be like you would gather in some kind of wizard's like code.
Well, I guess we can't help this one. And she pats it.
Okay. The statue doesn't seem to be doing anything, right?
Not yet.
Statue as she's checking the paper.
Oh.
Not so far.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, this also seems like it could be somewhat valuable. Like this whole section of the castle seems to be like a wizard's private area.
Yeah, we have to come back with the wagon.
Yeah, we got a lot of stuff that we want to grab. We could take some gold, go buy a wagon, then come back. All right, so all the papers and everything just seem like they're research from the wizard, and that's all the doors there are, right? So I guess we got to face the bugbears again, or at least look down the hallway, right? Because the west wall ends, right? The hallway goes to the west, and then it just ends.
Correct. Well, wait. So you go back into the
Hallway. that's all the.
Yeah, right. The little hallway with these, where you're at now. Yeah, correct. To the west it ends. Yeah, definitely.
Mm.
So you can only, basically go back out into the main. Yeah.
Now, as we were running, rapidly through the hallway to avoid the bugbears, and we came into this room, did the hallway kept going, right? Or this was the end of that hallway, the bugbear hallway.
Say that one more time. Sorry.
So basically, if we go back up, let's say we open this door up,
Mm-hmm.
is there anywhere else for us to go besides back towards where we saw the bugbears?
Oh yeah, definitely. As you would open the door, if you would, you can continue going left, which would be northward. Very long ways. You would assume that, that hallway runs like the length of the fortress itself. There's a few doors on the left side of that hallway.
We just went in the first one.
Correct. Now there is another kind of like, I guess, like hallway going through the middle of this area, and you would definitely recognize it if you would look down it. Like it's going back towards the stairwell that you came up, and some of the hallways that you had traversed earlier in your explorations. So it would be like basically a hallway cutting through the garden and the rest of the northern half of the fortress. Yeah, if that makes sense.
Did we find on our way stairways into the basement?
No, we've never gone to the basement, I don't think. I mean, we haven't seen, I thought we only found one set of stairs.
Only upwards, right?
So far, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, we haven't explored the whole second level. We could go back down. But I feel like there's bedrooms up here, and if we're looting the place, which I thought was the original plan, then I think staying here is better. But if we want to stop this demon, then you're probably right. That basement seems more.
Yeah, I must admit I lost a bit. I lost my way.
Yeah.
I don't know where we haven't been so far.
I'll say this, and you guys would definitely I think your characters would be able to gather. So like, we'll say you've explored, to the best of your knowledge, like the bulk of the southern half of the second floor, and there's still like a northern half, essentially. And you would probably be able to gather that just from the dimensions of things.
Right. And on the first floor, we only checked out one half of it as well, because remember there was it's split, and we went one way.
Right. And you found the stairs to go up and stuff.
Yeah. So there's basically the half of this floor left plus half of the down floor, and then
correct. Right.
Okay, then let's head for the north of the second floor.
Okay.
Somehow.
Okay. So we'll continue down the hallway and go into another next door, I guess. There's more doors on our left, I guess, right?
Correct. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Of course, this is a very long hallway, so they're kind of spaced out.
Okay. So I guess the next one will be
very cool. So, the first one on your left, as you head north, leaving this wizard area, the first door is not locked, and it does push open if you were to do it. And you're looking at another small set of stairs going up. These don't curl, though. They just kind of go up.
But they're small.
Yeah.
So the stairs here.
Probably some kind of tower, too.
Yeah, maybe the first one was a tower of like the owner or something, because it seemed more. This could be the wizard's tower.
Or maybe the battlements. I don't know if there were some. I peek up.
Yeah.
Is there a door at the end?
There is a door at the top of it.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Yep.
And opening it, the door is facing north, so you would open that into another very short hallway with a door at the far left side at the end of it.
Okay.
About 30 feet down.
Okay, cool. So let's do it. Well, now, let's, before we move forward, when we came into this, I'm going to go back down to the bottom of the stairs and spike the door. So
yeah.
We're going to lock ourselves in. As long as these bugbears are around, I think we should probably try to do that.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll say, hold on, and I'll do that quickly so that we can lock ourselves in a sense, and then we'll go up and check the door on the west wall.
Nice. And that one again would you could pull it open, and it would open right up. You would see it looks like a watchtower. Hanging from leather thongs from the ceiling of this room is a set of 3 large brass horns of various sorts. There's tables and chairs in the corners, and away from the openings, of course. Sitting in a cozy nest of chairs and a table in the northwest are 2 statues. Statues of men-at-arms in chainmail carrying axes or swords stand gazing out the windows. Now these are stone, and their weapons and belongings and things are, for the most part, not stone, depending on what they were touching. And they're just kind of looking out, in the distance. And so there's like a few openings, like windows. They're 4 feet tall and 6 feet wide. And shutters hang over them, but they're all opened. So yeah, it's essentially just a big watchtower with some horns and some statues.
I checked the weapons. Are they anything special?
They're standard issue, like men-at-arm weapons. There's 2 axes, 3 swords, just for, each one.
Is there maybe a bow hanging on the wall?
You would find a few long bows as well as longer arrows. Probably, you would assume for defending the keep from a higher vantage point.
I guess a longbow doesn't make sense for inside. No. Okay.
Can't even use a longbow.
Huh? Pardon?
No, I probably can't even use a longbow.
Yeah.
It's like twice as big as me.
Yeah, she could, but yeah, no, that doesn't make sense. No. Okay.
Well, at least we know it's here.
Mm-hmm.
Now, none of these statues seem to have gone for the horns, right? And I'm assuming the horns are a warning, which then makes me think that your theory that the demon is inside here somewhere, like that it caught them by surprise from inside. Because if they saw something coming, they would have blown the horns.
Yeah.
The basement thing might be a good idea. I guess we'll still go where we're going, but I think you might be right about that. Okay, so we go back down, I guess.
That's where I would keep my demon.
Yeah. That makes sense. Well, unless they worship the demon, then it would have been in that chapel that we were in. But again,
yeah, then they would be really stupid, and then we really shouldn't kill him. Just leave with our loot.
Right. Makes sense. Okay, so let's go back down to the hallway. We'll just, unspike the door and peek out there, make sure we don't see any bugbears. And if not, we'll proceed to the next door.
And as you peek, you do see and hear as well, coming from the southern Z of where the hallway makes the Z, you would see a couple of the bugbears coming around the corner.
Okay.
Now, they have not seen you peeking your head out yet. So
I close the door, and then I let you know that the bugbears are out there. Should we kill them? I mean, if we face them in the stairway, they probably will have some kind of an advantage if they're stupid enough to climb up the stairs after us.
No, wait. Marcus, didn't you say that hallway in front of the watchtower, that was quite narrow, right?
Correct.
We could take one by one out in that hallway.
So I'm thinking we can basically open the door, let them see us up here, make them run up the stairs because they're coming up the stairs, because the stairs are also narrow, right?
Mm-hmm. Right.
They have to come up one at a time. So theoretically, is there? And it's only 30 feet, so using the sling is not a disadvantage to us in that space. Okay, let's try it.
Yeah.
So I'm going to pretend like I didn't know the bugbears were coming, right? And just very boldly open the door to the hallway. And then hopefully they'll see me. And when they do, I'll act very surprised and I'll run back up the stairs.
Oh, yeah.
Insult them! Insult them, Lorsch screams.
Well, actually, can I, before, that's fine. Like I said, I was going to try to, I should have thrown a sling stone at them too, since I was there. If they're within 30 feet of me. If not, then it doesn't matter, I guess.
They would probably be, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe about 100 feet.
Okay, so then
about
I make it very obvious though, so that hopefully they see me. I'm like, whoa, and then I run up the stairs.
Oh yeah, you would absolutely get their attention, and their weapons are drawn. But the three of them that have crested the corner at this point, or rounded the corner rather, would definitely bolt toward you, and you would hear and probably see the fourth, and then presumably the next two after that following them. And it looks like the bait so far is working.
I'm gonna, if we have the time, when I get to the top of the stairs, I'm gonna throw my 2 flasks of oil and smash them on the stairs. So there's oil on the stairs, which hopefully
Definitely.
And I light my torch, and then I get around the corner, so hopefully they can't see me. That's my plan.
And I place myself, in front of the halfling. You can throw the torch through my legs, right? Or between my legs. Yeah.
Reach down between them and do it.
Yeah.
I mean, you're so big, right? You're a large. Are you a large?
No. Well, I'm bigger than man, but not large.
Maybe between your legs.
Mm.
Either way, I think we could probably get a torch down there, right? That seems.
Yeah, definitely.
So when the first one gets to the top of the stairs, I'll presume that the rest are on the stairs as well. Behind them, I'll then light the oil. That's my plan.
Awesome. And we'll say after a couple minutes, or not even minutes, probably within, say, 30 seconds, you do hear them, or see them rather, beginning to one by one enter this narrow stairwell. And so you want to light these stairs as...
Well, I'm hoping that once I mean, as soon as many as possible are on the stairs, that I think is, but I can still have time to duck back so that she can attack with her maul.
Okay.
That's kind of the plan. I'm gonna light it and then get back.
Excellent. We'll say 3 of them. We'll say 4 of them are on the stairs. That's about what will fit.
Okay.
And the other 2 are at the bottom, kind of yelping and screaming and banging their weapons together and stuff.
Okay.
So yeah, you can go ahead and light the stairwell if you wish.
I light the stairs and take a step back, and then ready my sling, I guess.
Awesome. And yeah, they will definitely be taken aback by that, as the 4 on the stairs have done some damage, which I'll roll. And that will keep them immobilized, at least for the initial turn, I'll say. So I guess we can roll initiative.
Oh, 8.
2.
Very nice. So, yeah, so you can take another action there.
Okay. I will use my sling, I guess.
Cool.
Can I shoot sling stone down? Yep.
Yeah, definitely. Just be at that first one.
10 plus 3 is 13.
And that will miss.
Miss.
You, just for reference, need a 15.
Okay.
And it'll go to their turn, but they won't really be able to do much because the 4 that were beginning to burn there can't really fucking do much except continue to push forward, while the 2 left at the bottom won't want to get in the fire. And we'll go to Porsche.
Maul in the face.
I also call them stupid.
Yes.
Your mama
7.
is a kobold.
Yeah. 17, and that hits. Oh.
Yes, the 17 does hit.
Good. 12 damage.
Nice.
Oh, holy crap.
Yeah.
Okay, well, you can describe as you drop the one in front, who was the largest.
Yeah, Lorsh at first tried to swing the maul from left to right, but the hallway is too narrow, and then she just raises the maul over her head and boom!
Nice.
Like right into the center of the face.
Oh, and he will crumple and roll back a bit and probably interrupt the one right behind him at least. And you can tell that this has shaken their morale, because you would assume he was probably the leader.
That's what happens to kobolds.
And it goes back up to the top. Sammy.
Okay, so I'm going to once again use my sling. With that one, will hit with a 17. So damage on that is 2 points of damage. So I guess the one in front would be the one I'd have to hit, probably.
Okay, and this one's a bit smaller. And you can tell he's definitely wounded between the fire and that hit. So
You smell even worse now that you're on fire. So I continue to insult them.
and he lets out some nasty sounds that you would assume are directed at you and your family, probably.
Oh, well, that's not very nice.
And he's gonna, kind of begin patting himself as he gets to the top of the stairs, and he's gonna try to attack you, but I'll give him a disadvantage as he does, and he would miss regardless. As it goes to the bottom with Lorsch.
Maul again, and 16.
Oh yeah,
Sadly, only 3 damage.
oh yeah, but he looks like this one at the top of the stairs there is not looking too good.
Oh, stand still.
As it goes to Sammy.
Okay. So now as at the top of the stairs, I'm going to use my sword because it's probably too close to use the sling, right? 14 misses.
Yeah, just barely misses. Might even slice like the dead body of the one below him.
Yeah.
He will try to attack you. And he misses again. As it goes to Lorsch.
Always drop my dice. Sorry.
This guy's on fire too, right?
Yeah, he's definitely burning. So he's taking little damage each time.
A bit distracted that the halfling hit the already dead body. She misses the one she was supposed to hit.
Sure, it looked cool though.
Probably.
And it'll go to Sammy.
Okay. I will attack again with my sword. Once again, stabbing the dead body. And I continue to insult their mothers.
Very nice. And for their turn, he will try one more time to attack you. And he freaking misses again. As it goes back to Lorsch.
Do they even have mothers?
Nice.
Yeah. No, 8. God damn it. Yeah, I'm just your meat shield.
Hopefully an effective one at that. As it goes to Sammy at the top.
Okay. Once again, I swing my sword at hopefully the live one this time. And nope. Yeah, definitely.
And, as you do miss, though, the one who is immediately behind him does drop, presumably from the flames that are engulfing him, or beginning to engulf him.
Yeah.
As well as at this point, there's only the one at the top, and then one more at this point behind him. 2 at the bottom are not reacting. They're not moving forward. So it will go to their turn, though, and this guy is just gonna fuck it, let me roll. Actually, he's gonna fucking hightail it and turn around and jump over the now dead bodies and get to the bottom of the stairs as it goes to Lorsch.
No. Sling. I can't throw my maul, right?
Probably, I don't know. Bet you could toss it, like over your overhead or something.
Is only how many are left? 3?
4.
The one bolting? 4.
Yeah.
No, okay.
The one bolting looks like shit.
I dropped.
Yeah. Go for it though.
I drop my maul and try to pelt him with a stone. Oh yeah. 18 and wrong dice. 4 damage.
Oh yeah. Describe how you kill him as you hit him from behind.
Yeah, that was probably not much life left in him, so she just like pelts his head, like his head from behind, like book, and he falls over.
Perfect. And as his body hits the last burnt one who's at the bottom of the stairs now, it'll definitely freak him out, and he's going to push the last two with him out of the room, and you can see them taking off. So I'll let you guys get out of combat and do what you will.
Cool.
God damn it.
We got most of them, although we did use up all the oil.
I hope they don't wait for us somewhere else.
Right. Well, if so, we'll have to figure it out, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, we'll have to wait till the oil goes out. And then once the stairs are no longer on fire, we can leave.
And I search the bodies as soon
Oh, yeah.
the fire dies.
Yeah, what did they have for weapons and stuff? Just swords? Or?
Yeah, two of them had short swords, one had a small axe.
Nothing special, though?
No, nothing like super nice. You might find, let's say, 20 gold pieces between the three of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Is the small axe like a hand axe, like one like a throw?
Yeah, I'd say so. Cool.
I'm much better at throwing stuff. I'm running out of sling stones, so I'm gonna have to do something.
I still have.
I guess we could use
I
rocks.
used one now. Yeah, I'm using sling stones. I still have over 20, so
Jeez.
yeah, I could. Yeah, 30, and I only used one now.
Oh.
So, Elorge would give you 15.
Oh, well, fantastic. Thank you. Good. Now I have 15 total, so I can put it to work with. I only had 10 to start off with. I wasn't very rich when I started.
Make good use of it.
You could see that I'm obviously much better with the sling than the sword. So you're like, take these. Stop using that sword. You're not very good with it. Okay. Cool. Well, I guess once the fire goes out, we'll go to the bottom of the stairs and make sure that they're not there anymore.
Cool. And yeah, you get down there and you can look into the hallway, and you would see that it looks like the the bugbears have ran back, presumably the way they came. You can see like black boot prints, some blood dripping, and things, and they're not in your sight. So it looks like they retreated, at least for now.
Cool.
Good. And we'll go for the next door.
Yep, we go to the next door.
Very good. And yeah, so you can open this one, and you're now looking facing westward, of course. It's a 40-foot hall, and on the right side, the north, there are two doors.
Oh, interesting. So another hallway. On the right side, which would make sense, I guess. Two doors. Okay, want to check the first door? First door to the north, I guess. Makes sense.
Excellent. And yeah, so this one will swing open no problem into the room. And it appears to be a bathing room. There's a pair of folding screens divide the room in two. And you can see that a large tub is positioned on the other side of it as you enter. The nearer side of the room contains towel racks with towels on them, as well as an armoire. And you don't know what's behind the folding screen.
I should.
Yeah.
Better safe than sorry.
And much like the last attempt like this, yeah, it just makes a decent-sized hole. But you can see the statue of two nude women positioned as if they were bathing inside of the large tub. And the tub is full of water.
Okay. I pick up the sling stones again.
So there was some nude bathing going on here.
Yes, two women.
Any like anything that looks valuable in the room, like mirrors or silver combs or I'm all about the bathroom raid. That's good.
There would be a mirror, as well as a couple hand mirrors, but they look, they're probably worth a decent amount, but they're not incredibly fancy. Aside from that, there's some, folded clothing and stuff, and some towels, and some soap, some fragrances.
Did they leave some stuff inside of their pockets, maybe?
You could check, but you would find nothing.
I'm going to take a hand mirror, though, just in case we run into anything that we need a mirror for, like usually in the corner or something.
Yeah, definitely.
Like a basilisk? Oh, man.
Giving me ideas. Ideas.
Okay, so yeah, it looks like so these statues are stone, so they're like the other ones. We're presuming they were people at one point. That's our
Correct. Yeah, these are very finely detailed.
Yeah.
Good women.
Okay. All right. Is there water in the tub?
There is. If you would check it, it's very cold. So it's like it's probably been sitting for a while.
Okay. I think there's nothing else in here for us then.
Yeah, aside from that, there would be nothing valuable for sure. It's pretty decent sized room. It's like 20 by 40. Yeah, no other doors or anything. Well, no, actually, there is one door, and it's on the eastern wall. You would assume it goes back into the hallway there.
Oh, so possibly both doors lead to the same spot. Okay. I guess we'll confirm that just by walking through that door, just so we know.
Yeah, and it would pop back open. Once you undo the latch or something, it would pop back open into the long hallway.
And there was no other doors in this hallway, right? So
there was the one that's connected to the bathroom. There was one more door past it.
Oh, there is?
Yeah, in that little.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Let's check that out, I guess.
And as you approach the door, you can hear the very faint sound of music coming from behind it. Like a pretty if you listen up against the door, it sounds like a string quartet, perhaps, playing some kind of very stately, like marching music.
Does it sound like that music we heard in that ballroom?
It's not completely different, but at the same time it is, if that makes sense. Like, it's not like... You can tell, because you've heard that ghostly music before, that this is also not of this world.
Oh, man.
So we may want to avoid that. But the instruments were valuable, I think. So now, if we go back to the bathing room, can we somehow... I'm looking for something in here that we can block our ears with.
Oh, yeah, maybe...
Are there candles or anything that we can, like, put wax in our ears, or the towels? Or
Yeah,
absolutely. I'll say, there's probably some candles in there that you use for, like, aromatherapy kind of stuff. And, yeah.
I have an idea. So before we do this, we should make sure, because I forgot to say, we should spike the door of the hallway.
Okay, Lorsch goes out and spikes it while the halfling is preparing it.
So I make us some earplugs. What? All right. Well, I guess before we plug our ears, we should have a conversation what we're going to do. I think we should open the door and look in there, right? And then if there's something worth taking, we take it. Simple enough.
Good plan.
Okay. That's the level of plan that I make. Okay, so we plug up our ears, and I'm going to open the door.
Yep.
Very cool. And of course, as you do the stately march, it does sound much louder, almost like it's filling the room. But you don't see any instruments. The room is furnished like a sitting room. There's some comfortable chairs around there. There's a small table with a book on it, a very large rug, and a very peculiar looking painting of a dog against the far wall. In addition to that, you see a pair of statues, very finely detailed, stone ones, of a curly-haired little girl playing with a hound dog. yeah, aside from that, the music is very loud, filling the room.
But no instruments.
Correct.
Okay, weird painting. And what's it? The statue is a little girl?
Yeah, a little girl, and then there's a dog. She's kind of petting and playing with both statues, of course.
Right. Is it the same dog that's in the painting? Can I tell?
Yeah, it looks like a much smaller version of it.
Oh, okay.
Kind of like a English bulldog.
Interesting.
I poke at it with my maul. Softly. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like it doesn't, offer a lot of resistance. Almost like there's a nice little gap between it and the wall. As you push, like the painting kind of like bends inward or whatever.
Oh. Okay, I'll look behind it.
Yeah, and you would find a piece of paper. Looks like it's glued to the back of the painting.
Oh. I hold it up. What does it say?
It's some instructions about when you're in this this room, this painting. Anywhere with this painting, basically. Oh, wait, I gotta sneeze. Hold on. Shit.
Huh? What?
I had to sneeze. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Bless you.
Thank you. Yes, whenever you're in this room, you sneeze. But no, whenever you're in this room with this painting, or anywhere where the painting is, you can clap and say play, and the music will start. And when you clap and say stop, it'll stop. And,
Oh man.
yeah.
Sorry.
Oh yeah, that's about it. Yeah, pretty cool.
I turn around to the halfling and start to scream. Whenever you clap, it starts making music.
Huh?
Music.
What?
I show her the note.
Oh.
Can we cut it out of the is there a frame? Yeah, probably.
Yeah, it's framed and hung up there. I mean, it's not like incredibly massive, so you could, carry it around.
Clap.
Oh, cool. Okay.
We can clap and it'll stop.
Definitely.
Yeah, of course. I clap.
Yeah, if you clap and you say the word stop, yeah, it'll shut off.
Oh, perfect. Oh man, that will be worth a shitloads of money.
Yeah, that's super good. Cool. All right. We get the painting for sure. All right, so we take the wax out of hers, I guess.
Mhm.
And what else is in here?
The book. The book.
Oh, the book
on
on the table. Yeah. So let's check the book out. I'll check out the table book.
Yeah, the book is just like some kind of looks like a romance novel aimed at probably like widowed wives or single old women.
Okay.
Pretty dirty if you would flip through it, but yeah, it's not like particularly valuable.
All right, take that. Dirty
Easily done.
All right. But it was a young girl in here, though, right? Oh, wow. She's not.
It's these days, just getting in the shit.
Okay. Okay. So, all right. So we got the statue. We got the little dog. We got the. All right. That's cool. But so, what does this room seem to be? Like a study? Oh, there's chairs.
Yeah, it's a study, definitely. Some very comfortable looking chairs.
Yeah, that was a problem last time.
I unplug my ears and the halfling too?
Yep. I unplugged my ears.
Okay. Don't you dare.
All right, I'm going to avoid the chairs for now. I guess we'll go back.
Yep.
We should probably keep these. I'm going to keep my earplugs.
Yeah, I keep mine too. Who knows?
Yeah, just in case. So, wax for earplugs.
Very wise, perhaps. Perhaps not.
Right. All right. Thanks. We're going to work our way back to the, again, unspike the door that's going in the hallway, check cautiously to make sure the bugbears haven't come back.
And you would not see any sign of the bugbears.
Okay, and then we'll just proceed to the next door in the hallway on the left.
Cool. So aside from the one that leads into the bathroom there, there's two more past it before the hallway ends to like a reverse L, breaking off to the right at the far end. But yeah, so the first one on your left, if you would open it,
Right.
would open up into a similarly sized hallway like you were just in, 40 feet long, east to west. But this time there's only one door on the right side, the north.
Okay. Check it out. I guess we'll go in, spike this door so we're safe in this hallway, and then we'll check that door out. Getting a lot of use out of my spike.
Really nice. And this opens up into... So yeah, you open this one, pushes inward, and it's very obviously a bedroom. It's very simply furnished, very neat. But everything is like incredibly high quality. There's a large bed centered on the north wall in front of you. It has a large chest at the foot of it. There's an armoire standing in each of the western corners. A washstand occupies the southeast corner. The room is illuminated by two fancy lanterns hanging from hooks in the ceiling, one over the bed and one over the washstand.
Okay. More lanterns. Okay, so armoires and chest, I guess, right? We want to check. So I'll check the armoire on the right-hand side.
I'll take the left one then.
Yeah, and both of the armoires contained what you would assume would be the Duke himself, like his clothing. I mean, it's very regal, very fancy. One of the armoires is kind of like his everyday general clothing. One of them is very fine, but you would recognize it as the Duke's because of the crest on some of the finer clothing and just the make of it. Yeah.
Okay.
So basically an armoire for everyday clothing and one of them for very fancy clothing.
Okay.
I eye the chest.
Let's check it out. I'll see if it's locked.
It is not locked. And you could open it. It looks like it has a pair of like pajamas, basically, just a few sets of very nice ones.
How exciting!
Pajamas.
And let's see. Could y'all roll a? Yeah, both of you roll a D. Neither of you are thieves, so.
No, not thief.
Both of you roll me a D6.
Great.
6.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, just some nice pajamas in there.
Yeah, great. Shit.
They're silk. They're nice.
Yeah. Well, I'm not really big on pajamas, so.
No.
Sorry about those. All right. I guess that's that one.
Now,
Interesting is we haven't because there's been no doors on the right-hand side of the hallway because we're assuming that's the garden. That's what I'm assuming if I'm understanding how the map is. Because there was the little girl, but we haven't found her bedroom yet. Right?
Does the hallway end?
Well, there's one more. Yeah, so I guess that could be the final one.
Oh.
All right, so I guess that might be the one, right?
Mm.
I mean, because we found a whole wizard section, and then we found a bath that had a girl in it, and then we found the Duke. So we haven't found any girl bedroom.
Oh, and there must be somewhere the bedroom of that woman, that heroine.
Right, that flew in on the dragon.
Yeah.
Where is she? Unless that's her, but we don't. It was a young girl, right? They're like a child.
Yeah, you haven't. You're fairly confident you haven't found the Duke or the his bride to be and all that.
Okay. Okay. Cool. So I guess we'll go one more.
Mhm.
We'll go to the next one.
Very nice. And the next door opens up no problem. But inside, it's a small room. There's 4 statues of soldiers in chainmail armor seating around a small table, kind of hunched over. It looks like they were playing cards. There's a small pile of coins in front of each statue. And if you inspect One of the statues has a card tucked into his boot, kind of popping out.
Oh, cheater.
Yeah. Wow.
Okay. Well, they don't need that money anymore, so I think we should probably take that.
Hmm.
Oh, yeah. And it would be 85 gold pieces in total.
Oh, it's not full for a family. They must pay these guards well.
Yeah, maybe they're losing all their fortune.
True. So it just looks like basically a guard room. Are there any? Are the statue guards? Do they have weapons?
Yeah, they would all have long swords on them.
Okay.
And a short bow, of course.
Yeah.
Potentially a short bow.
Oh.
We'll say they have
Ooh.
a short bow.
Okay, I take one. And are there some arrows?
Yes, there are 15.
Oh, perfect.
Oh, nice. Perfect. Yeah, I can't use them.
And
Use any of that stuff. Okay. We'll keep the weapons I have. Oh, actually, I can't even use an axe. So I did not take the, or I leave the axe because I can't use it.
very nice.
Oh.
Yeah, unless you want it. You want the axe? Can you use an axe?
No, I can only use blunt weapons.
Okay. So I'm unable to. I'll hold on to it to use for like chopping wood or something, but I can't use it in combat. Okay.
Yeah, aside from that, nothing else really valuable. The gold pieces, the weapons, playing cards, yeah, the bow. But yeah, if you go back out into the hallway and you go left another 20 feet, you'd be at the end before it branches off going eastward to your right again. And looking down that hallway, it looks like it runs again almost the length of the probably the entire rest of the fortress. There's 3 doors on the right side, as well as a hallway kind of intersecting in between them, sort of.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go for the first.
Yeah, cool. First one.
I'm expecting some jewelry from the woman.
Jewelry there shall be. Yeah, so that first one, some double doors, and you see the crest of the Duke on it.
No?
Uh-huh.
Cool. Okay, so is it unlocked?
It is unlocked.
All right. I'm going to push it open.
Very nice. And it's a very, very, very spacious throne room, you would gather. It's very broad, clean, and there's lots of light and color in the room. The ceiling is 30 feet high, supported by grand arches. Colored skylights along the rim of the ceiling allow light to glare down during the day. Tapestries line the walls, along with ornate candelabras blazing with candles that look freshly lit. The floor is colorful. It's flecked marble, greens along the walkway from the entrance, and white flecked reds elsewhere. 2 ornate thrones sit facing north, which is the direction you're coming from, flanked by 3 lesser, like throne kind of things on each side. Left and right of the throne area are single tall human statues with pole arms, with like hooks on the end. 2 rows of 4 short, ornate statues line the way from the door to the throne, with a 9th standing in front of one at the entranceway, almost like the size of dwarves. And if you would inspect them closer, they are indeed stone statues of dwarves.
Huh.
Hmm.
But the knight is a human, right? The knight is a human, and the polearm guys are humans, but the other ones are dwarves.
Yeah, the pole-armed guys are humans, but the rows of the other statues are dwarves. Yeah.
I walk up to the thrones and like search around Is there maybe are they adorned with jewels or something like that?
The tapestries are incredibly nice. Very finely made. Um, and the dwarves look like they have very ornate clothing, albeit they're stone at this point. But
Yeah.
and if you would inspect, I guess the ninth one, the guy in the front, presumably the leader, and it looks like he was inspecting like a button on his jacket. But they all kind of look like they were just caught in something not very pleasant, very abrupt. They look kind of surprised.
Damn it. Okay.
Well, tapestries seem valuable, so maybe we should make a note to grab those. We're going to
Yeah,
be anyways.
definitely.
So tapestries.
Oh man, we must not die. We found so much stuff.
And let's see, can both of you roll a d6 for me?
Uh-huh. 4. What did you roll? 6? Oh.
I never roll that 6 when I'm getting damaged, though.
Yeah,
One's the damage.
I know, right? Yeah, so a nice throne room, right?
It's a very nice throne room. Now, depending how long you would want to... Actually, no. Yeah, it's a nice throne room.
Okay. All right, so this looks pretty good, but I think we can make a note to the tapestries.
Yep.
And we'll move on. I am a little concerned that we're leaving a bunch of stuff and the bugbears are still here. Not that I want to get us killed, but we may want to take them out, especially now that you have a bow. No? There's 3 left, right?
Yeah, 3 of them.
And then at least one's hurt. And they don't have anymore. They may have completely left. I mean, they don't have their leader. It might be worth just going back there. I don't want to ask for trouble, but we have no way of really. So we're getting further and further away from that wizard's room, which is where the real money was. Like that's the big one, right? And if they go back there, because now it's around the corner from us.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe we'll just go back to the wizard's room and see, make sure they haven't messed with it.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I'd like to do. We're going to head back towards the wizard's room, which I guess was the first door. We're going to right-hand side now, so the last door on the right-hand side before the Z, right?
Yeah, heading back towards the wizard's room.
Yeah, I just want to make sure that nothing's messed with there.
Yeah, you can definitely go back in and check it out. It looks about as untouched as it was when you left.
Okay. And so if we look down the hallway, like back into the main hallway again, looks like the bugbears went past us and just kept going.
Correct. It looks like they're heading, back presumably towards where you found them.
I don't know. Should we try to kill them? I don't necessarily want to just go chase.
They're wounded now.
Yeah, there's 2 at full strength and 1 that's wounded, and we now have a bow. Yeah.
And we didn't check the church.
Yes. So maybe
We didn't have time.
maybe we should cautiously make our way down there.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what we want to do. The church is basically at the end of this hallway, right? We just keep follow it straight. I remember that.
Yeah, and you would make the Z there, and you'd be back facing that really long hallway, going back towards the, where the chapel was. About halfway down, you would see, you would guess the dead body of one of the burnt bugbears lying on the ground.
Perfect.
No sign of the other 2.
Okay.
So
Let's walk down cautiously to the chapel. Let me ask you a question. Because I have this. It says, where are you? I don't have like a hide thing, but I have a thing where it says I'm only if I'm hiding. Does that mean I'm not moving if I'm hiding? Okay. That's what I thought. Okay, so I don't get any, I'm not extra sneaky. It's just if I'm trying to hide. Because it says I have a 10% chance to be seen when hiding outside, 30% in a dungeon.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Oh.
So I guess that's only if I'm hiding? That's not like moving silently then, right? Because that would be a certain...
Correct, yeah.
All right, so it's not super useful unless we bring him back and I try to hide first. Well, let's head back towards the chapel. With only 2 of them left, I think we have a pretty good chance.
Yeah.
I got my sling, you got the bow, and we can make it happen.
Yeah, and we'll say you go down the, however many, definitely over 100 feet, closer to 200 feet. You get to the very end of that hallway there. And if you head back into the chapel,
Wait, hold on.
Go in.
We could, you could open the door, and I stay, I don't know, max shooting range.
Yep, yeah.
That it's still short range.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
and
I can open it, I can run.
Yeah.
And hopefully we can do the same thing. Hopefully they're stupid enough to chase me twice.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that's what we should do, right? So you're going to stand back like, let's see, I just had a book here. Short bow. That's still at short range, so you get a +1 is 50. So that's good.
Perfect.
50 feet.
Yeah.
Should be able to get a couple of shots up before they get to you. And I'll stand. What I'll do is I'll creep forward to the door, and my plan is to open the door and say something insulting, which I can't think off the top of my head, but I will open the door and make some kind of insult towards them, which I will think of momentarily, assuming they're in the room, or I'll insult the room with nobody in there, and then I'm going to run back. That's my plan.
Yeah, you would, as you open the door to shout the insult, you would absolutely see the last 2 remaining bugbears, kind of back near the shrine where they were initially, definitely within sight, and they would be shocked to see you for sure.
Yeah, I'm going to say, pray all you want, your head will never get smaller.
There we go, perfect. And they look so confused and just upset at this. And I'll let...
Once we kill the puppy.
It's a good one.
Like hell.
And yeah, I guess Lorsh can take a shot, and then we'll roll initiative.
13. Oh no, I get +1, right? 14.
And 14 barely misses.
Oh god damn it! Shit. Okay.
Okay.
And yeah, let's see. Initiative as the arrow whizzes past them and strikes the shrine. Nice.
Okay. 4.
Cool. So, Lorsh, you can go ahead and take another action, actually.
Can I? Oh no. Okay. That's better. 18 and 4 damage.
Very nice. So it plants itself nice and deep into one of the shoulders of the first one there, the shorter one.
Good.
And yeah, to go to Sammy.
Okay, I'm going to, having run my 30 feet away or whatever, I'm going to use my sling. So I'll roll on the wrong die. And that is a 3 plus 12 is 15, 16. So that just hits, right?
Yeah, you need a 15, so yeah, definitely.
Does 3 points of damage.
Nice. And you would gather he's definitely approaching, he looks like he has about half of a fight back in him, left in him. So it goes to their turn, and the one that's wounded is going to rush forward towards you, Sammy, with his sword, and swing at the air and miss. And the next one is going to rush towards you as well, Sammy, and miss horribly, nearly striking his companion as it goes back to the top.
We have again size differences, so I could shoot into the melee, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Cool. Yeah, I shoot the ceiling.
I knew a voice. You shoot the ceiling.
It does stick in the ceiling. That's your
Oh shit, that's not good.
And yeah, it'll go to you, Sammy.
Okay, so are they larger than man size?
Do what?
Are they larger than man size?
I can look it up really quick. I didn't think
I
they
get a
were.
+2 on AC, which is
Oh yeah. Bugbear.
didn't really matter at the second. But
They look like huge hairy goblins, about 6 feet tall, dark green color.
that's like man size. Okay.
Yeah, it's man size for sure.
Okay, so I'm gonna, I guess, again use the sword because they're too close now for me to use the sword. Which actually 19 that hits,
Very nice.
and a sword does a d6 damage. 1 1 point of damage. I'm terrible with this sword.
Wonderful.
Either
So like slices his probably maybe the skin between the fingers and the knuckles and stuff, pissing him off. And he's gonna try to strike back, and he's going to miss. And the second one will attack you as well, and he will hit. Roll a 20. What's his damage? Oh shit. For 5 damage.
Oh no.
2-0. You're dead at 0 in this, right?
Yeah, I think so. I don't remember how we did it last time, though. I don't
Uh,
think we did the dead at 0. I think it was like your. Oh fuck! I can't remember.
-3.
-3 is AD&D for sure. I don't know if the
Yeah,
-10 is AD&D.
I don't remember what rule I used.
-3.
Come on it. We'll say it's -3, and you're dead.
So I'm at 0, so I drop.
Okay, yeah. So you'll be unconscious.
Okay. It's my turn.
Yeah.
Okay, I run over, and already while I'm running, I'm chanting some orcish shit, like, I don't know, hula hula hula, and cast Cure Light Wounds. Oh, good.
Very
6
nice.
points.
Oh, nice.
Get back up to full. Nice.
Very good. Very good.
Fantastic.
And yeah, it'll go to your turn, Sammy, as you're rejuvenated quite quickly.
I get up and whoosh, my sword. And, good. 17, so I hit. Hopefully, let's do a different d6 this time for damage.
Maybe I cured you of your curse.
Not really, 3 points.
Oh, jeez.
Not like this.
It looks like you're getting close, at least on the shorter one. It's engaging you, but yeah, he's not quite down.
Yeah.
And they're at the bottom there, so that one will attack you once more.
Oh, no.
And miss. The one next to you is going to attack you as well. And he misses.
Okay.
So, back to the top. Rolling like shit.
Good.
12 for me.
Yeah, good for you all.
I take the shorter one down now. Or not. No. Barely miss.
Damn. And it'll go to Sammy.
Okay. All right, here we go. Short sword. Misses. Barely. 14 misses.
Damn. And it will try to swing back. And miss. The second one will swing again. Miss as well. All right, it's back at the top.
That's me again? No. Did you get...
Or Lorch. Yeah.
Yeah. No.
As Lorch
Uh-oh.
misses, goes to Sammy.
All right, switch my d20 here. 14 plus 0 for the sword. So 14. Miss again.
Yeah, just barely, right under the 15. And again, one attack on you this time. And it hits for 2 damage to Sammy. And the second one is going to run to engage Lorch there, who's firing off the bow shots. Let's see, 30-foot movement. Yeah, it's within range. So, actually, no, it's not in range. So it's going to have to it'll have to use this turn for movement. So yeah, go back to the top.
Okay.
Yeah, Lorch.
Well, Lorch go.
Um. Oh, god damn it, no. Miss again. Sorry.
And as you miss again, it goes.
There's a lot of air being hit today.
Yeah.
Cool. Is it me or them?
Oh, you. Sorry.
Okay. Just making sure. That's a 15. Aha.
Very nice.
And 6. Yes.
Oh yeah, you can describe how you kill the shorter one that's engaged with you.
So actually, I've been like really aiming perfectly at these things the whole time and missing. So this time I just said screw it, and I just went like this and somehow cut its head off.
Beautiful. And yeah, the second one you don't even notice as it's now engaging force there, and it will. What's your AC? 16.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right, yeah, you were lucky this time, as it
Thank God.
raises you. It does not actually hit. And it goes to your turn, Lorge.
Yeah. 17 and 7 damage.
Nice, and yeah, it's a sizable chunk of itself, but not quite enough to fell it. And gonna go to Sandy.
If you attack now, Daniel, you can add +2 because it's engaged with me.
Ah, that's what I shall do. But I can do that with my sling or only if I run forward. Anything, right?
I think it's only melee.
Oh.
Yeah, I think just melee.
Oh,
Yeah.
I have a better advantage. I get +3 if I use a sling versus the +2.
Yeah, okay.
Because I have +0 otherwise. All right, so I'm going to just pull my sling out, and which is poor fortunate because that is exactly 15. So I would have missed his melee attack. And it does 4 points of damage.
Oh, nice.
I like this set of dice. Okay, these are good.
Yeah, and you can tell it's taken a toll as it goes to their turn. Trying to attack Lorsh again. And failing. And yeah, Lorsh, your turn.
Yeah, I just swing it through the air. Miss.
Makes a cool sound. And
Yeah.
goes to Sammy.
All right, let loose another sling bullet. This time, though, it completely misses with an 8. So that's misses.
All right, damn. And yeah, Sting's going to try to attack Lorsh again as a sling bullet misses. And miss. And goes back to Lorsh.
Yeah, we're not made for melee. Oh, that's good. 17 and 6 damage.
Nice.
And that is enough to kill it. You can describe it.
Oh, thank God. Yeah, this time wildly swinging with a scream because she's so frustrated by constantly missing. She swings it from one side to the other like boom and smashes him into the wall.
Nice.
Yeah, finally. God damn it.
Very good. So yeah, you now have this chapel that you're going to get a look at last time. So there's a shrine on the east wall of the room, which is where these things were gathered around. If you look at it, it's some local gods. The shrine consists of a narrow table close to the wall that has small statues and icons of the same gods lined against it. There's a painting depicting the three gods on the portico of the fabled House of the Gods adorns the wall above the table. And can y'all roll a d6 for me?
3.
Me too.
Yeah, and they're very beautiful, beautiful shrine there.
Cool.
It's
That's something must have been there, right? Because why would they be staring at it? Like, is that picture wealthy? Does it look expensive?
Not really. Just looks like a pretty typical chapel painting.
Mm.
Well, the thing is the bugbears aren't very smart. So
True.
in the end, at least they're not going to steal our stuff now. That's all we can look at.
Yeah. Oh, do they carry some gold pieces, maybe?
Yeah, they have. They have 40 gold pieces amongst them. So mark that down.
Then we can go back to the door next to the throne room. Yeah.
Yeah, now we can go back to where we were.
Mhm.
Have we noticed anything with the amulets, by the way?
Oh yeah, I wanted to.
Yeah, right.
It's reminding me. So they're each going to be. Fuck, I should have let y'all use this one. Okay, so one of them, Daniel's, is a +1 protection amulet, which I should have been fucking marking down, counting. But you'll now feel like the magic has adapted enough into your system that you will have a +1 to defensive, all defensive happenings.
Perfect.
And Micah, yours was a shit. What was it? Yes. A spell of, or it's going to allow you like basically to do water walking. But you can only use it 3 times. But you can absolutely like walk above water.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. We won't need that here, I guess, but
And it is probably worth something for sure. Like if you wanted to eventually pawn it.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
Or become Jesus. So.
Right. Either way.
Yeah, either way you win. So.
No wheat growing out of my pockets.
Yeah. But yeah, tell you what, I mean, we're reaching like the 3-hour mark. If y'all want to continue in a 3rd session, we could finish it up. There's still like a nice little portion, as well as the basically the whole bottom half of the 2nd floor. It's up to you guys, of course.
I'd be up for that.
Yeah, sure.
Just so y'all can have like a good chunk of time to like further possibly complete it or not. We'll see. But yeah, I hope you all had fun for sure.
Oh yeah.
Excellent. And I'll let me kill the broadcast.